lesson help video for lesson 106, comparing functions. When comparing functions, what values are you going to use? We are going to look for the slope and the y-intercept. So this question says, with the function with the smallest slope. Slope again is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So for this function, or it's y equals mx plus b, it's the m. A couple of things. This f of x, g of x, and h of x just mean it's a function in terms of x. We talked about that earlier in lesson 102. So it can be interchanged with y. So for this function, for f of x, the slope is going to be 2. For g of x, it's not quite as simple. We're going to have to use the slope formula. So we're going to pick 2 points. Let's use negative 2, 3, and 0, 8. This will be our x-coordinate, and this is our y-coordinate. So y2 would be 8 minus y1, which would be 3, over 0 minus negative 2. Again, that's plus 5 minus 3, or 8 minus 3 is 5. 0 plus 2 is 2, so we get 5 halves. And the third function, h of x, Sam has 12 apples. He picks 10 more every hour. So we're going to write that as a function. So 12 is where he starts. Remember when we talked about graphing, the y-intercept is where we started. And so that would be the starting point, the 12. So he picks 10 more every hour. So if we wanted to know how many he picked in 10 hours, we'd have to multiply that by 10 for the 10 he picks every hour, and then add the 12 he had from the beginning. So that means our function is 10x plus 12. So the one with the smallest, which means our slope is 10. The one with the smallest then, if we have 5 halves, this is 2.5, would be our f of x function. All right, now we're going to find this function with the largest y-intercept. So for r of x, we can just look here, and we see that the y-intercept is at negative 2. Again, for s of x, this is our slope, and the 6 is our y-intercept. Okay. Now, this one, I'm going to teach you, there's a way to look, which would be 6, and you would recognize right away that the y-intercept is going to be 6 because that's at 0. Okay, but what we should do is practice writing it in slope-intercept form so that we can find that equation of that line. So I'm going to put this in m equals, I'm going to find the slope first, so 6 minus 4 over 0 minus negative 2, which would be 2 over 2, which would be 1. And then we're going to do y minus 4 equals 1 times x minus negative 2. If we distribute, we'd get y minus 4 equals x plus 2. Oops, sorry, I wrote that weird. And then we're going to add 4 to both sides, so y equals x plus 6. So our intercept is 6. So the function with the highest intercept is actually the same for s of x and t of x. If you have any more questions about how to compare functions, please contact your instructor.